I am too excited to be right here in my own hotel suite, courtesy of Third Eye Girl Prince. You guys are amazing. This room is amazing. You know, I need that girl thing in this room. I ain't gonna lie to you. No, I'm joking. No, well, I'm not really joking. But no, it's an awesome suite by myself. Things couldn't be any better. I am so happy. I am so ready for what's gonna go down tonight. Look out. Look out, all you hippies. You ain't as sharp as me. I'm going down. It's going down. I'm going down the Alphabet Street. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of people here, and I'm excited. I'm just overwhelmed by this experience. I have my clothes ready. I'm gonna have to get that ready because it's going down tonight. As I said, as I know, as you know, it's going down. Just wanted to capture the moment as it is now in practice. Thanks for your love, everybody. I really appreciate it, and I'll come back with another video, of course. It's going down like the wall of Berlin. It's nothing like being told by Prince's manager that he wants you to see Andy Allo. I'm about to head out because I got a call from his manager, and she told me, hey, Prince wanted to know if he wanted to see Andy Allo. Well, of course! So I'm on my way out. Just had to make a little video. I'm worn out with the purple pinstripe vest and purple pants. Is going down. I know right after I leave here, I'll be seeing Prince live. So the day could not be any sweeter. I am so ready for what's to come. Gosh, I'm happy. I know a lot of you all have questions, and the videos you saw prior were just those live moments that I recorded. The truth is, I'm not going to be able to give you all details because some of the stuff is just not necessary to talk about. I know Prince respects his privacy, and I'm not going to acknowledge everything that went down, but I wanted to just give you a taste of what happened because a lot of you, just as myself, inspired to be in the presence of Prince or to even go to his concert. A lot of you haven't gone to his concert. I can finally say I saw him live, and I also can say I did more than I expected. You know, I always say surrender your expectation, but my goodness, I was not expecting this. And so while I talk about some of these details, I know some of you are going to still have more questions. I'm going to be on the Spreecast with Dr. Funkenberry and Seth this Wednesday, so I'll answer some of the questions then, because I know y'all want a full recap. Y'all want all the details, and I'm not going to be able to give all the details in this video. But long story short, because this is going to be the abbreviated version, Friday I was picked up from my home and taken to Austin in a limo. I wasn't expecting that. Got the call right after I came from the barber to get a shape up on my head. He took my bags and we were on our way to Austin. He was a cool guy. He brought me there. He was funny, you know, all over I told him the story. Anyway, made it to Austin. It took us a while to get there. It was supposed to be a 3-hour ride, but it took a while to get there because there were so many people. It was like New Orleans 2.0 intoxicated on Bourbon Street. And if you know New Orleans, you know in Bourbon Street there's a lot of people. Well, it was 2.0 on the weekend. It was so many people, but I finally made it to the hotel suite. I was in the room by myself, all expense paid, free room service. Everything was just beautiful, and it was just me, and I just enjoyed that. So I was there. I arrived, I want to say around 6:30, maybe 7. I had a friend that lived in Austin who wanted to hang out, and so I called her and we hung out for maybe 20 minutes. Then I got the call from Julia, and she was like, hey, Prince wants to know if you want to see Andy Allo. And I was like, well, of course. You know, that's why you see it in my video. I'm like, yeah. So I take a shower, and she arranges someone to pick me up from my hotel. And I'm picked up, and the guy is like, okay, let me try to get to Julia because I know you're not supposed to be at the club where Prince is going to perform because Andy Yalo is at another club. So we kind of keep calling Julia. We don't get no response. And finally, she manages to call me, and she tells me where she is, and she's like, Andy's set is almost over, because Andy's set begun at 10 o'clock. And I was in the car. It was already 10:45, so most of her set was over. So I did not meet Andy yet. I'm gonna still try to get that going. But no, I didn't meet Andy in terms of face to face. I finally met her when she told me where the club was. I had to get out of the car because Austin had a lot of roadblocks. There were a lot of roadblocks, so you couldn't really drive. So I had to run, and I was on the phone with Julia. Where are you? You know, and I finally meet her. We hug each other. I'm so happy to see her. And then here's Andy on stage playing People Pleaser, and that was fun to see. We didn't stay the whole time, of course, because she was like, well, Prince is supposed to be performing at 11, so do you want to? I'm like, yeah, let's go. So we hop in the SUV, and I'm just like, oh, you know, it's just getting real. You know, Prince is about to perform, and somebody yells out, yeah, we can't wait to see you, Prince. They assumed that we were Prince, I guess. And she was like, I should just scream, oh, what? And I was like, you should. That would be funny, but we didn't do that. Or did we? I think I did. I don't know. But yeah, so I made it to the club, and Tribe Called Quest was performing. But before I get into that, when I got to the, I'm leaving a lot of details out, but I'm just giving you an abbreviated version. So when we got to the club itself, that's where I met Donna first. Donna, you know, his guitar player, and she was so sweet. Just seeing her, I hugged her, told her she was amazing. Then I saw Shelby, took a picture with Shelby, Alyssa, and I saw Hannah and her husband, Joshua. They were just the sweetest people you could meet. They were all so lovely. Just all of them. Cassandra, oh my goodness, she was so beautiful, just seeing her. All of them. And Marcus, you know, his 11-piece horn section was there. I met them, talked to them for a while. They were so happy to see me, so happy to just meet them and talk to them. It just had me just like I'm now, cheesing. Finally, we get into the club. I get the VIP wristbands. Oh, well, this is another story. I'll talk about this mask later, but no, I get the VIP wristbands. I'm up on the shelf. I'm with Julia, and we're just, you know, jamming, because A Tribe Called Quest was performing. They opened up for Prince, if you want to look at it that way, because Prince was supposed to perform at 11. We got there around maybe 11:05, and Tribe Called Quest performed virtually for an hour, and they were awesome. They played some of my favorite tracks, but that's another story. Anyway, so after Q-Tip was finished rapping, he was like, I'm cleaning the stage. I don't do this for nobody, but I'm cleaning the stage for Prince. So I'm just like, yes. And then you see the symbol logo come on the screens, and everyone's just like, Prince, 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 you know. Finally, he comes out, and this dude is looking fly. He got the musicology type of blazer with the lopsided blazer, you know, one side longer than the other. And he has these awesome cufflinks with a pink type of shirt, and he performs this new song. I don't know what this song is, but it has the vamp for Superconductor, dun 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 dun, and he's just dancing crazy. So I'm not going to get into depth of what songs were performed, because honestly, I don't really want to get too carried away about the set list. I'll do that another time, but the set list was amazing, and he had so much energy. What I know about this experience is that you really have to surrender your expectation, because I was expecting Prince to play the guitar, and he didn't touch the guitar once. That just amazed me, because as I mentioned, first time I made a video about this experience, I was expecting him to do that, and he didn't. But he didn't need to, because his voice was on point. When he was performing Purple Rain and Shh from the Gold Experience and all of these other songs, it was so much energy in the room. Everyone just wanted more, and he kept coming back. 6 encores, just coming back with all of these songs. Everyone was just like, we want Prince, we want Prince, and he just kept coming back. He closed out with Act of God. That was funky. He did Party Man. It was just amazing. I never danced so hard. Just seeing everyone just dance. Julia even dancing. We were grooving together. Everyone's just grooving. What's one of the moments I remember is that there was this big rough looking dude that was right next to me, and he was I don't know if he was intoxicated or what, but he was like, man, that was the best Prince concert I've ever been to. I've never been to a concert like that. And I understood what he was saying. It was really that amazing. Everyone was mind blown and floored at just the energy and power Prince has. John Blackwell threw me his drumstick, and the MPG gave their bow, like you see in this video. So it was the best concert ever. It was the best. I never expected it to be so immense with power. It was definitely a new power, and it's no wonder Prince's band is called New Power Generation, because it was a new power. Just everyone in the circle of Prince was amazing. From there on, that's when Julia said, well, somebody wants to meet you. It's like, she said, Prince wants to meet you. And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, come on. So we get off the stage and walk my way into his trailer, and that was the most, oh my God, just thinking about it. The intense feeling, I've never experienced anything like that. Like the energy in that room was just so powerful, you know. And here Prince is. He comes to me, he gives me a hug. I hug him and I tell him, Prince, man, I love you so much. I love your music. I love everything about you. And he's like, thank you. I love you too. I thank you. And I was just telling him, you know, I love you. Everyone who knows you just is influenced by you. A lot of my friends love you, my family. And he was like, thank you. Tell them I love them back. And he begins to compliment my genuineness and how I'm genuine, and it's not rare to find that. Just saying things like that, and I'm just like, well, thanks, you know, I really appreciate it. And Demetrius is in there. Demarius, look, I'm calling her Demetrius again. Sorry, Demarius. Demarius is in there with us. She's just standing, and I hug her, and I was like, because they performed You Got the Look, and that was just sexy. And I tell Demarius, you are sexy. And Prince looks at me, and he's like, oh, thank you, good night. And he tries to push me out of the out of the trailer, and then he said, no, he tells me he's just joking, but he understands. And that was funny. And that's when she gives me, you know, the mask. So I mean, that was special. And he told me that my nephew was the cutest because he seen him in one of the spree casts. And I was just like, well, thank you, you know, Prince, we love you. I was like, you know, I was expecting you to play the guitar. I tell him that, and he's like, well, you know, the band was tight, weren't they? I mean, I didn't really need to do that. And he was right. He played the keyboards and he played the drums for a while. I mean, he didn't need to be on the guitar. He had complete control of the band. It was like seeing James Brown up there. He was controlling everything, every section of the horns, just doing everything. He was looking at him. It just was like watching music notes. Like, it was the essence of music. And so I'm like, Prince, and I tell him, I said, Prince, you don't age. I mean, look at you. You have so much energy. And he was like, no, I don't, you know, I don't count time. And I was like, yeah. And I'm like, counterclockwise, you know, like he says in Screwdriver. And he's like, yeah. So he said, I really appreciate this, you know. And I tell him, no, I appreciate you. And I can't really recount everything that happened in that scenario. But eventually, you know, I tell him, well, you know, love you, give him a hug. I hug Demarius, and I get out of the trailer, and he just smiles, and he's like, thank you, I'll see you again. So that was the end of that. And I walk out the trailer, and I'm just like shaking, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just talked to Prince, you know. And his bodyguard said, you know, Prince don't hug nobody. I don't know why he hugged you, because he don't never hug nobody. So the fact that he hugged you must mean something. And I'm like, I don't care. Well, I care, and I'm blessed for it. So I'm just on a high because of that, and I'm just thinking to myself, wow, I cannot believe Prince just talked to me and laughed with me. I mean, he had so much energy, and I was just thanking God. And I remember telling him, I was like, man, thank God. And he was like, yeah, thank God. And so he was like, you got to thank him every day. And I do thank God. I thank the MPG, I thank Prince, I thank everyone for this experience. And so not long afterwards, Julia tells me, well, I'm trying to arrange a ride for you to go back to your hotel, which was the Intercontinental. And she ends up allowing Joshua to come, Hannah's husband, and he was like, come on. So I get on the bus with the MPG. I walk on the bus. That's just the most scary feeling. They're like, hey, Jester, what's up? And I'm like, hey, you know. I didn't know what to say, because I was like, you know, they're saying hey to me. So yeah, I sit right next to Hannah. We talk about music. She tells me about the experience and how this tour is going to be amazing. So that's all I'm giving you right now, because it's too much. I'm already missing a lot. But yeah, I had the mask. I have the mask. I have the wristbands. I have the drumstick. So many moments more to share, and I'll do that on another occasion. You can go into details, but you can't really reach the surface of what really happened, because some of that stuff you want to keep for yourself, and I don't want to just reveal everything. I want to reveal enough to show that Prince is a genuine guy. And a lot of times we read about him and we hear all of this mystery. And don't get me wrong, he is a mysterious person, but he is a humble guy. What I got was that he's very funny, and he just is all smiles, you know. And so it was so nice seeing him. Just the aroma of the room was wonderful. I wouldn't trade that for the world. It was so amazing to see him. And so I'll go into a little more detail when I do the Spreecast. I just wanted to share that with you all. Thank you for the love, and I know you guys are calling me lucky and all of that. I'm very fortunate, and thank God that this could happen. And you know, it's all for the music, and it's all for love, and I'm just still on that purple high. I don't know when I'm going to come down because I still find it amazing. I've looked at my channel, and it's not even been a year. It's only been 11 months since I've been doing these rants, and Prince told me, you know, yeah, I watch you and I really appreciate your genuineness, and that means a lot. And it's just wow, he went over and beyond. I did not really know the meaning of surrender your expectation as it really appeared to me from a distance until I actually experienced it. When I stopped really expecting anything, he gave me all of this opportunity, just talking to me and, you know, reaching out to me, and it was just wonderful. So he told me one moment, he did tell me, was that he showed my reaction to his band members, and he had to bring tissue to them because they were all crying and stuff. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, they really like you. I really like you. So I'm like, well, Prince, I love you. I love everyone in your band. So I'm gonna shut up because I'm talking too much, but thank you. Share with me just whatever you wish about this experience. I'm gonna go and just kind of absorb it all once again because it's still amazing. But I hope I've touched you all in some way to respect Prince. I mean, Prince is around right now. He's legend. He's myth. He's everything that a lot of us like to surpass because we get so stuck in the criticism and, oh, but why isn't he like this, and he said he was gonna do this, and he's just a man, and he's a great humble person, and I'm honored to have the experience. So that is what I have to say. I'll be back whenever, but thanks for watching. It's all for love to the MPG, love to Prince, love to Third Eye Girl, love to everyone who made this event possible. Thank you. It's really all for love, and I love you all. Thanks. Peace.